Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She is the they call her the vocal Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandy got here. Kiki don't, because of her craziness in the 12, 15 kids that she has, she also went and lives in that, and Kiki, like,
I would love to see her in that element.
No music, and
I saw, what was the video where Kiki was putting her boots on? She was getting dressed, and then Stephanie was singing, I threw the phone across the It was no effort. No effort.
This is a good conversation, but they don't want to be on camera.
No effort.
But I do.
So let's visit your What was
no, she didn't give her 3.
Oh, I thought we were.
We'll go back.
Okay, we'll come.
Go ahead.
But she didn't give her 3.
She about to give her 3.
Who didn't?
Bro.
Okay, go.
Whitney is definitely the GOAT.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Monica.
Ooh.
Vocally?
Vocally?
Yes.
Okay,
oh wow.
Okay. Monica vocally.
Wow.
And like Anita's like forever. I've seen Anita. You can't beat me.
This is interesting.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Now, who I have seen that I think is underrated and just with a guitar is Lettucey.
Oh.
So let me tell you, I just tried to bring.
Oh my God.
Yep.
She told me why she look homely. I'm like, baby, if you don't get up off the Lettucey, she look homely.
She can look homely all she wants. But
Yeah,
if you also,
but that heifer can sing though.
Lettucey can throw it down.
Lettucey, Layla Hathaway, and Alila James.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You put them three right there.
Underrated.
Underrated. Y'all know who
she
else?
Don't get enough.
No.
It's another girl that's underrated. She came out years ago. Snoop actually discovered her. Her name is, I think, LaToya Williams. She's on a song right now with somebody. I don't know his name, but she's very underrated too. Her name is LaToya Williams.
You belong to me.
Okay, so let's. Oh, go ahead.
Her.
Love
Yeah,
her.
Her voice is so
her
unique.
voice is,
I was mad they didn't let her sing more in Color Purple. They gave her that one little. I mean, I get it, but even that one little line she sung,
This
it
is
was
a
like
discussion about
more.
our favorite vocals.
And I ain't gonna hold
vocalists.
Jennifer Hudson.
Oh yeah.
Jennifer Hudson is definitely.
These are all our honorable mentions.
Yeah, honorable mentions. Yeah. Okay, well since we doing honorable mentions, honorable.
And Patty, and you got Jennifer Hudson and Aretha. Like,
yeah,
that's them right.
So my honorable mention is Tamia.
Yes.
Tamia is a bad. Oh, and Shantae Moore.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh my God.
Now that sister.
Oh,
Shantae Moore.
No,
the new she ain't changed.
Period.
Yeah.
She ain't changed.
She has not changed. I have seen her a couple of times.
Yeah,
and I tell you, that one right there,
Yeah.
I forgot. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Shantae Moore is definitely.
Yeah, I used to lock myself up in the bathroom and listen to her. Oh, and I got another one. Faith Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She bringing
up.
Oh, she on the low end? Oh, okay.
Made me think of Deborah Cox.
That's
the one.
That's who I was thinking.
Damn.
That's my honorable mention right there.
Listen.
Deborah Cox.
Find a video.
Oh, Whitney. She sang Whitney better than Whitney.
Listen.
Facts.
No.
I mean,
Listen,
I'm serious.
I'm serious.
She
I get
close.
angry almost when people try to sing Whitney because it's
But she the one. The whole
Deborah Cox kill Whitney.
What's that movie?
On her good day.
That movie that came out about Whitney that the family wouldn't give the rights to the Deborah Cox song.
Deborah Cox did all the
You didn't
songs.
even know it.
Sure
She
did.
sung everywhere else.
Oh, I knew.
And
You
she
wouldn't
did
even
a tribute. She did a tribute in at the Fox Theater when Whitney died.
Yeah. Deborah.
From beginning to end.
Yeah.
Her old and her new.
honorable mention.
And when I say if anybody better than Whitney,
Yeah.
because she has that black spin to it.
Yep. I totally agree. Yep.
But again, she like Kelly Rowland. You can't go overseas and mention Deborah Cox and people not go crazy.
Right.
Deborah Cox is,
Okay, let me get back to my on who did you say?
Kiki.
It's not that she can't sing, I just don't like her personality. And that's all.
Yeah, but
vocally
it's a lot of people that we mentioned that if we want to talk character,
one of them is Anita.
Yeah, if we want to talk character, a lot of the people that we mentioned will get discredited because of their character and personality.
But to Kiki's defense, she's a sweetheart.
Is she?
If you respectful, she says she's a human being every day. Don't walk up to her and be like, If she drives a white Jag, she lives in a very small house, not like no mansion ass house. And she shops at Kroger by herself for her groceries for her family.
Well, ain't nobody chasing her down.
No, that's not true. If you see her in Kroger and you speak to her like, hey Kiki, she'll walk down the aisle with you and talk to you. But now, you see her at the show or you see her at a restaurant and you pull her phone out and you try to take a picture of her without saying excuse me, she gonna cuss your ass up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now have y'all noticed in our top 3 and our honorable mentions, none of us said Fantasia.
I said Fantasia in my top. No, I said Fantasia in my top 3. Yeah, I sure did. Don't get it.
Nobody said Fantasia.
I said Fantasia.
Yeah, that ain't in my top. I mean, but Fantasia.
I said Fantasia, Layla Hathaway, and Brandy.
The non-yelling Fantasia.
Nah, I like all Fantasia.
Yeah, I'm from day one.
I'm day one.
I was voting on American Idol.
I like to hear the maturity in
her
her voice.
Like I said, on American Idol.
Oh, no, I was voting like
I was
when
voting.
she won and she transitioned and, like her albums and stuff, I cannot take that away.
Right.
I was one of the ones that was, yeah.
Yeah, every single little box.
Now, you know who else I always think about? The guy, the security guard that let her in. Because, she was late in the last one there. And she really wasn't even supposed to get in. And he let her in.
Grace.
Grace, baby. Favor.
Yeah. And Fantasia's still
I'm sitting here looking.
I think
There's
most people.
Kelly Price.
Oh, Kelly Price. That's another one. I don't like her personality either.
You don't like her personality?
Well, it was that show they did. Sometimes when they do them shows, have reality shows, they kept that crazy side come out, and I don't like that.
It's sad that things like that happen because I really believe that because of that show is why she faded into the background.
Probably so.
But I mean that could happen to anybody.
And then Shantae Moore, the same thing. Shantae Moore was on something too, and her, kind of diminished because of how they, showed her on the show.
But I think Kelly Price was coming back until she had that fluke with the COVID situation for the baby.
Okay, ladies, is this the end of our conversation?
Is this the
So Latrice Pace?
Okay, I think that's the end of our show. Anyway, good conversation.
Wait, we're gonna switch. Let's switch it.
We're gonna switch the conversation? Okay, let's go.
Let's switch from R&B to gospel.
Ooh.
Yeah. Top 3 gospel.
Ooh, top
Shirley
3.
Caesar. Shirley.
Greens, peas, potatoes.
Yolanda Adams.
Got to be.
Yeah, Yolanda.
I fell in love with gospel through Yolanda Adams. And tell me.
That's what she R&B. She R&B.
Oh,
She R&B gospel.
I think I was like 9 and 10 when Open My Heart came out. And that was like that whole Fragile Heart.
Yeah.
That Fragile Heart, I was like 9, 10. And then Tell Me Man.
Yeah.
Tell Me Man is like.
You know who we didn't talk about on R&B?
Who?
Is Chrisette Michelle.
Oh,
yeah.
And the reason why I brought her up is because we talked about gospel, and she has a gospel song with this guy. I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, I forgot about Tweet.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Now we're going to Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Tweet.
Ma'am, don't do it. Don't.
Just name the vocal for a Tweet.
What you mean name a vocal? No, that's the song that people know. That's not her vocal song. Her vocal song is
Call Me.
Her vocal song. No, not Call Me. Her vocal song is Taxi.
Well, what about the girl White?
Who?
The girl last name White.
Who?
Karen White.
Karen White?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes.
Is that the Instagram one?
What's
Is your
your
Instagram?
Karen White. Superwoman.
Oh, Superwoman.
Yeah, Superwoman.
See?
What Instagram one?
I don't know.
We gotta take one of your black
We
cards.
real
Yeah, I'm
good.
out the Karen.
Yeah, you lost a black card. She lost Give us one of your black cards,
You
baby.
doing real good.
You had got
Okay, so we doing
going.
gospel,
Going
top 3 gospel.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Which way we going? Let's go back this way.
Let's go back that way.
So you'll meet.
That'll give me
I
time to
don't
think.
be no, yeah, because I don't be knowing.
Character diminishes her, but
Straight vocals.
Oh, I know who you finna say.
I can't say her name.
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't like them real.
Oh, no.
I do.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, the one that's out, the
What's the
Deliver Me. What's her name?
oh yeah.
Oh. Leandra.
Oh, Leandra.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
But you know what? I think people almost accept her behavior because of her deliverance. It's like
I agree with that.
she's
Well,
in
this
and
is
out.
my thing.
I
And
agree with
because
that.
of her addictions, and she keep going back to God, I feel like she's more relatable. Like people understand. her
Like,
struggle.
and this is let's pause, right?
Welcome to the KFLO show live.
When we're talking about character, because it seems to be an issue, and not an issue, but something that will make you like or dislike, them, right? But when you're looking at someone and it's their job, and we're looking at the singing aspect of it, just like we talked about Kelly Price and we talking about Leandra and you with
Kiki.
and we're talking about character. Evidently, I just realized that weighs a lot to me, just listening to the conversation on whether or not, I like somebody or if I'm going to listen to somebody. So, is that true?
Yes.
I know it is for you, but I didn't know that for you.
No, she was defending her.
I was just saying her
Oh.
character.
People in general don't give her respect.
Even with
So
me,
that's what I'm saying. So
even-
there are a lot of people that are like Kim. Okay.
like there's times that it's so hard. Like with her particularly, it's so hard to. I've actually had to question sometimes, like her going in, because
Her going in singing.
Spiritually.
Oh
yeah,
Behind the veil.
because of the theatrics. But I learned over time that's just her, like because it's consistent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's consistent. But I would
That
have
part
her-
right there, I think that's just in her.
Mhm.
Regardless of the foolery and all, everything that
She's
comes
anointed.
with her, that right there, you cannot take that away from her. I don't care if she's strung out
Mhm.
in that very moment. When it hits her, I mean, it's in her. And
Mhm.
out of everybody, all the gospel singers that I know, I would say that I would ride to the end for her.
Oh,
Mhm.
most
Just-
definitely.
Just because of
Right.
her. And because of her issues.
Her openness to it too.
Her
She-
open. That's
Oh
what
my
I was about to
God.
say. It's her
Yes.
openness for me. She don't
Yes.
hide
True
it.
battle for her. It's
It
a true
is.
Right.
struggle.
And it lets you know that,
God use anybody.
and just because you sing gospel don't mean that you churchy.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you don't have the same issue as everybody else. Lord deliver. Yeah, Lord deliver me.
And
But
I
does
think
it
that- I
does it
think that's why that
affect
song
more
made her
though
song.
on the gospel side than it does
Absolutely.
on the? Because to
What
me,
does that mean?
like your character, like Kim Burrell flat out can sing you
Mhm.
under
Period.
a car,
Undeniably.
but her actions and her character, even in the moment,
Mhm.
makes you. It makes me question
I think
because when she's
that's
acting
different.
out,
I think
she's in the moment.
those two is different because she's straight up ignorant.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what I'm
Her
saying?
behavior.
And it's deliberate.
And it's a behavior
Yeah.
versus
And
an
it's
instruction.
A struggle.
and it's,
Right.
But
it's
does that
deliberate.
get in the way of her?
Yes.
her
Oh,
gift?
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you look at her, does that get in the way of?
Yeah.
I think
Because
it makes
it's
part
not
of her.
but her
respect
gift
her.
can't. But her gift is from here. Her actions and how she and that is her. So do you question?
But it's
No.
No, but
not
Kim.
question. I guess that's the wrong.
No,
way
but
I'm saying
Kim
it.
Burrell's is a choice.
I was just
She
about to say
chooses to act a fool. She
Yeah.
don't have to act a fool.
But does it make you look at her?
Yeah.
Her gift?
It
Oh,
does.
Yes.
But
It's
why?
hard to respect
Because
her.
Leandra's is an honest struggle, and we've
Right.
seen
But
her.
how is that different from the R&B
'Cause it's
side?
not-
But if she was an
it's-
Oh, is it different from R&B?
Then how would that be the same?
I think if
No,
you
because
can-
I think of what's her name? You said that you like the R&B chick that I don't like. Kiki. I think Kiki and Kim Burrell is on the same to me.
no,
No.
I
To
think
me.
Kiki and Leandra on the same.
Yes.
I think Kiki's
Yeah, I
has
can
some
see that.
struggle.
Why? Because Kiki have a struggle. What's
She's
her addiction?
She's mentally challenged. Seriously. She has a
And
mental
more
issue.
so, what's her name is deliberate.
Mm-hmm.
Kim,
Kim,
Oh, I
she
didn't know
Burrell
Ki-
is being-
She makes the choices of the actions that she.
Oh, yeah, and she
Kim will make
always-
you want to fight her.
I'll be back.
Oh, see, I didn't know Kiki had real
No,
issues.
she has real mental issues.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
What is
Yeah,
that?
she said that's work for you.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, she let her hood come out, and if you're going to represent
When I
a
need y'all,
certain genre, like, which is one of the things I respected about
Okay.
Yolanda. When Yolanda feel like, hey, my image is not gonna be with the people a guy is gonna want it to be, she stepped away.
I like that word. The only word that I listened to and caught on what you just said is represent. Leandria represents us.
Mhm.
Struggle.
Mhm.
We all got them.
Mhm.
And not to say that Kim doesn't. That's why we give her the pass, because she represents real.
And she owns it.
And
Right,
she owns
Right.
it.
She owns it.
And Kim, you just represent foolery, and for those that like that foolery,
Mhm.
That's-
The drama.
And then
And
come
when you
back and
talk
say, I'm
about-
sorry.
when you talk about God not pleased with that.
No, not at all.
He is not pleased with that.
Mm-mm.
And I'm not saying that because we don't know. We're human. We're gonna give people passes that we feel like should or shouldn't.
Mhm.
But if I was to sit here and say and be sitting here on the right hand of my Lord and Savior God, I'd be like, which one? He'd be like, Leandra.
Period.
Because that I'm about to cast up.
No,
Then he'd be like, don't worry, friend, I got it.
Yeah,
Because when
you
she
still
is-
have that wickedness of the world. in you.
Yes.
And Leandra is a pure heart because he goes for your heart.
Again, I
Great
like
conversation.
that. Represent heart. You can see her heart.
Mm-hmm.
You can see her heart. Is it pretty? It's not. And when I say something about an ugly heart, yes. That's an ugly heart.
Mm-hmm.
So you think it's her stature that has her there? Because Kim Burrell wasn't always
She wasn't like that when she first came
No,
out.
no,
Kim
no,
Burrell
no,
was
no.
real humble. So you think it was,
No, ma'am.
it was,
Nah,
No,
okay,
she's
fine.
always
She's
been like
always
that.
been like that.
From day one,
With her and Dorothy on with
she
what's that other one?
from day one,
Pebbles.
she has it's always been something with her. Because
Mhm.
even when she first came out, whatever the song was that was real popular, and they weren't able to play it, it was still some issues surrounding her. It's always been so.
Interesting.
I
I don't remember it from the very beginning.
Nah, she always.
I don't
maybe it
remember.
wasn't as
I can't think
outspoken
of
as
it.
it is now. 'Cause
Yeah.
now it's just
Yeah.
blowed up,
But that's
you know.
because the
And now you
internet,
got social
You
media
got the
now.
media.
Yeah. You didn't have all that back then.
Yeah,
Like
and
you do
girl,
now.
that's not cute.
Mm-mm.
Right, I agree. It's not.
Especially you trying to. Well, I don't know what you're trying to do, but the perception is that if you're singing about God, that's what you're supposed to be representing, and people should be able to see that
Mhm.
when we don't see that.
Right.
We can, if we close our, we can hear it, because you can't deny her vocals,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But again, when I think about her and being anointed, it's still Leandra, because you can actually hear it. The lady, Kim, yes, she can sing, she can do her little runs and all this and that. She can,
Mhm.
because she can sing.
Because
But
she's
as far
gifted.
as- right.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as being anointed,
Yeah.
I still say it's Leandra.
What's your other two?
Yolanda and what's her name? The one that just lost weight.
Tasha?
Tasha.
Yeah.
Tasha Cobb.
Okay,
Yeah,
Meek.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Meek, that's a good
Yeah.
three.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was Leandria,
Yolanda and Tasha.
Yolanda Adams, and Tasha Cobb.
Tasha Cobb's a good one.
My first one.
We're talking gospel artists.
CC Winans.
Yes.
CC, Yolanda. Gotta have Yolanda in the mix. My number 3 would probably be, third one is hard.
That's hard. I can think of two. I can't think of three.
My third one, I'm kind of torn because I think Tasha Cobbs would probably be my third one. I like Tasha.
What are y'all thoughts on Kiara?
I was
Kiki.
just gonna say Kiki shared when she was trying to figure out of it.
I like Kiki, but Kiki yells sometimes. I
She
think
can come on.
she got a little,
And Karen
she got a
is
little
too.
Fantasia spirit with her. She kind of yells something, but she can sing now. But she lose me sometimes when she gets to yelling. I can't understand her.
She's good. I don't know.
I was even trying to think of a guy because there's some men gospel
Oh,
songs
thank
that
you. That'll
just-
give me my three.
that start.
William
And I
Murphy.
just-
That'll give me
I'm
my
gone.
three.
William
Thank
Murphy.
you.
What's that
Mine
song?
is William Murphy.
I just
Who
said
is-
that.
who
William Murphy
sings?
every
Who
time.
sings It's Me? That Standing in the Need.
John P. King?
Yeah, that's who
I
saying
am
that.
standing in the need. Yeah.
Who your three? She?
She has
Oh, I didn't go.
Oh, yeah, so.
But Leandria for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't never know. Because y'all know I just be singing. I don't just
Who you keep on rotation?
Yeah.
Leandria for sure. But mine is because what I hear us talking about it are black.
Mhm.
I knew this.
You know,
I knew
I
where
like.
you was going.
I like the new, music. I like house fires, which is not just all white, but predominantly Maverick City. I've grown towards, stuff like that versus just the individual. But let's talk about, since we're talking about that, and I transition into Maverick City and stuff like that.
Wait, let me
because-
get my three.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so my three gospel is going to be Karen Clark Sheard,
Yeah.
Mary, I consider them one because they're a group, and then Daryl Coley.
Oh, Daryl was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Daryl was a good one. Flatfoot could sing.
Flatfoot can sing, honey.
Karen is.
Karen is beast.
And her new album. That one she dropped a couple of months ago. That thing. True.
Okay.
Okay, what's the
Let's talk
transition?
about-
Okay, let's transition.
Let's talk. No, we're still with gospel.
Okay.
Is the genius? Who's the genius of gospel?
Kirk Franklin.
Kirk Franklin.
Listen.
Oh my
Listen.
God!
Listen.
Kirk Franklin.
Yes,
You cannot take it from him.
right. And we're
From every genre. From where he started in the 90s with Tamla and David. Silver and Gold. To what he doing with them young
But
boys.
you almost can't leave Fred Hammond out of that.
You can't leave Fred.
Yeah.
you can't
leave
leave
Fred out of
him
it.
out, but
Fred in the hand.
Vocally, I don't
But
like
he's
him.
He's no Kirk.
I don't like him
I think
vocally.
even though
I
he-
think Kirk
even-
was just for the time. You know what I'm saying? Kirk
No,
kinda,
he was
Kirk,
not.
No. When I say that, I'm saying Kirk has transitioned with the time. You know what I'm saying? He's kept up with it. I
Right.
don't think Fred.
Oh, meaning he just had like a
I'm
spell.
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
vocally.
Yeah.
no, I just
No, not
transitioned.
vocally.
No,
Because we know Kirk can't sing.
Kirk ain't on the list.
Hey,
No,
I
he
got
can't
every
say.
Kirk Franklin album from beginning to the
yeah.
end. Every single one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Yes.
Because he just knew how. He is the R. Kelly of gospel.
Now that's
Ooh, you said a word right there. That's a word. Kirk Franklin is the R. Kelly. What?
He is. Like,
Yeah.
no one can write.
We don't want him in jail.
we
We don't want to have to. We don't want to have to make a life
Right.
decision. Somebody like, do we listen to him?
You can't.
Baby, we don't want to have to mute him.
That was
Right.
funny.
You can't touch him with a pen.
It was a period of time when I got so sick of him because he was winning everything. Like nobody else could win any awards, and I was like, "Dang, they won't let nobody else win." I mean, I respect
It
him.
was his time.
I know, but it was his time for a long time. Like
But look
every
how
award
he
season,
lied.
He still ain't out though.
How
he
many-
still ain't out.
But he won during the 90s so much.
He
because
did.
He transitioned gospel and R&B,
He
and he saved us. He
Mhm.
saved our
The
generation.
Pied Piper.
And not only that, how many old heads that didn't understand their kids
Right.
understood them because of Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
So it was like the old heads that didn't like Stomp because they was playing Stomp in the club.
Baby,
Stomp first
let me
came
tell
out.
you about Stomp.
Oh yeah.
We played Stomp, and it was on the cassette. And you know, I don't know how many songs was on there, but when I tell you, we played Stomp all the way from Dallas to San Antonio, over and over and over and over again.
Wow.
I was like, okay, y'all, again.
You can't get
Be like, okay. Be like, again. We played
Book of
that.
Revelation.
Stomp.
He
Hey.
transitioned gospel. Honestly, you wouldn't have the Yolanda Adams that we love. She was out before him, but he helped transition her
And Mary too.
Mary.
Well,
Mhm.
and in that group right there, where you're talking about transition and it being
Ooh,
different.
Dietrich Haddon.
Yes,
Ooh.
that's what I'm talking about.
He is the
Dietrich.
Michael Jackson of gospel.
When
Can
we
we
talk
say
about
that?
being different.
Yeah, him for sure.
That's where your category. That's we're gonna put them in a category with your Mary and Dietrich and
Ty
Yolanda
Tribbett.
and
Ty Tribbett.
even-
Ooh, yes.
even Cece, because nobody at first knew that the songs they were singing were gospel because they sound
Like
love
R&B,
songs.
right.
Her and her brother,
R&B.
you thought they was singing love.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
So I put them in that, where okay.
So and
gospel
they were
can
here
be-
before Kirk, right?
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So so can we really give Kirk that credit then?
We still
No,
can't.
We still
yeah,
can't.
Transition.
Yeah.
We give him the transitional credit.
Because remember what I just said was people thought that was
R&B.
R&B.
They didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, until
Because their songs really
And
did
what's the-
sound
what's-
like
what's
love
the young-
songs.
Right.
I thought they
That's
was
out
a
right now.
couple for the longest. I thought Baby and Cece
What's
was
the light skinned girl right now that had so much trouble when she got into? Because everybody thought her gospel music was love songs. She real popular right now.
Oh, won't he do it? Yes, he
Oh,
will.
yeah.
What's her name?
Corinne?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Corinne
Corinne
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
Yeah.
She was another one that
Korean.
came out.
Yeah. What I gotta go to house?
Yeah, 'cause I gotta get on the phone.